Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jason. Hope everybody's having a good night. Let's talk about online mass media consumption. As far as using sources online to keep track of what's going on in the world, don't really use too much of them. Kind of have my morning routine. I wake up, grab myself a cup of coffee, turn on the TV. Normally it's either CNN, Fox News, or like the KCRA Channel 3 News. Just to keep track of what's going on in the world, probably a byproduct of my last job. As far as CNN and Fox News, I like to use both of them, right? I'm very aware they each put their own spin on things. They are definitely not unbiased news agencies. Even online, you see, hey, you can have one story and two different points of view saying two completely different things about the same event that happened, and it's pretty sad. But as far as news and things like that online, I really don't, unless I have to do a deep dive or some research on an issue. I hear something happening, and I really want to find out something about it. I don't go online too much for that. Now, as far as social media, that's been great for me. Social media, it started with me when my first experience was with MySpace, and then Facebook and Twitter. The whole purpose of it being there is, hey, let's keep people connected. Networking, social networking. And MySpace back in 2006, 2007, and then finally 2009, I got on the Facebook train. It's one of those things. Facebook's been really special to me because being in the military and deploying, one constant, I've been really lucky. I've always been able to have a computer, especially being higher in rank. I had access to a computer that had most of the time internet connection. Being on ships, that's one of the things about being in the Navy that's nice. I was able to keep in touch with friends and family. I was able to see when my sister got married, or not married, got engaged. I was actually at the wedding. Friends having kids. It's really allowed me to feel like I was there when I was far away. So that's been real special for me. When I was deployed, and I was able to get daily updates about my daughter, even videos sometimes, it was amazing. I can't explain, because I didn't have that when I first came in the military, right? We might have had email, you couldn't send videos. Huge difference, huge increase in quality of life. Now, other social media sites, Twitter, when I used to watch football a lot, used to be a Charger fan. Once they left, I kind of gave that up. It's good for quick updates and things, but really, I'm not too into it. I really don't post too much to it. And Instagram, I have an account. Don't really follow it. I follow it for keeping track of some other people, but I'm not really active on that. Now, LinkedIn, getting out of the military, I've used LinkedIn fairly extensively for job networking, and that's been great too. That's the good side of social media. Now, there's a good side and there's a bad side of social media. My wife's an English teacher in a high school, and she's told me some horror stories. And one of the things I'm hugely concerned about when my daughter's 3 now, but when she gets older, when it comes time to have a social media account, I'm concerned that just like so many other kids, their self-worth and who they are will revolve around those social media profiles and what they post on there and what feedback they get, and that's not the way to go. And we'll do our best to keep her away from that. Eventually, we're going to have to let her kind of go off on her own, and get a social media site and a cell phone and all that. So she's 3.5 now, thinking 32. No, just kidding, 28. No, but you guys understand what I mean. there's a lot of really great stuff that you can accomplish with social media, but also there's some really bad stuff that's happened because of social media. You got to take the bad with the good. I do think it's worth it. I think it's a parent's responsibility to kind of help guard their kids against things like that and teach them what's right. And hopefully we do that. But so for now, hopefully everybody has a good night, and see you guys later.